Um, those of you who were on and for that short break, yes, I will continue from where I've left off. Let me go and like myself, right? Let me continue from where I left off. That it is not because you like the person, love the person, or desire the person, why you find yourself in bed with the person and with the opportunity to fertile your eggs and to make babies. It is not because you desire the person. You can fear the person, right? You can in need, right? 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 Sometimes it's because you're greedy, right? It is not because you're needy, right? So there is no authentic love there, right? So all those family is built on a thing you call artificial intelligence. Artificial because you have no real love for the individual. No real love is not there. But you find yourself in bed with the individual. Yes? You find yourself making babies for the individual that you fear for. You're afraid of the person like puss. You know that he's vicious. Right? You're looking security in the wrong place. Before the live cuts off a while ago, if that person could rejoin the one that says, yes, we love bad man. Yes, we love bad man. And the reason why you love bad man, because your thoughts, your mind, your soul, your whole, everything, your eye hole, your nose hole, everywhere of you has a bad intention. That's why you love everything. Yeah. You love everything that is bad. Right? Yes. You love all the things that is bad. Here is the evidence. Now, nothing don't happen without a witness. Here we have a witness right in front for the manifestation of what I have said. And she's asking for healing. And sure, it is as simply as ABC. Take a good man. Misty, it is as easy as that. Know the difference between good and bad. A lot of you do not know romance, Misty, different from vengeance. You must know the difference between romance and vengeance. You cannot identify romance different from vengeance, then you are into a very bad state of mind, Misty. Right? If you ask accept vengeance for romance, you are in a very, very bad state of mind. And that's the reason why you would accept bad over good. It doesn't matter how long you want to know me, Miss T. Right? It doesn't matter. That is not the case or the argument now. We are trying to find out why you love bad man. Or me are trying to tell people why you love bad man. Right? So that other people can hear the conversation. Right? And to pick up on this, knowing that it is not bad man you are to love, is a good man. Right? Right? Now, other people must know, especially the younger generation, must accept the word good and not bad. They must accept right and not wrong. Right? They must accept front and not back. 95% of the younger generation believe today that they are much more attractive from behind. That's bad thinking. That's dull thinking. Right? Because everything they do, they did it from behind. Now, you're not going to be successful enough to swing me from the line of conversation. I am very conscious of what I am doing. I am not one of those whom you can really pull out of the conversation. I'm here pouring hot water on you, and I'm not going to ease up until you decided to come out of it. So you're not gonna swing me away. No matter how long you want me. No matter about my gold teeth. It's not about my white beard. It's about your sensitivity. That's where I want to get you. Right? That's where I want to rub it in on you. I want you to start loving good man and not bad man. Right? I want you started to share your precious gift with a good man and not a bad man. Yes, that's all I want. So me no matter where you want take it, where you want carry it go. Me not come off of that. Me want you feel a good man in your soul. Right? A good man parading all your holes, your eyes, your nose, your lip, your mouth, right? Goodness. Right? That's what I want you to understand. So that you can produce some good children. And your children produce some good children. That is what I'm rubbing into you. So no matter where you want to carry it go. Come in now, come off of that track with me depend. Me not coming off of that track. You need to use more good more than bad. You need to accept the positiveness of life more than the negative. Yes, Miss T. Right? You need to come to your senses, right? So that your children and your children can learn to adapt the good things in life. Right? And not because the individual name call up our station. Not because when him goes to the party, him floss and him endorse. Right? That doesn't make him a good person. Right? Not because of the car he drove. Right? The office he holds. Right? Not because of those that going to make him a good person. You need to know a good person. Right? You need to know a good person just as how you need to know what is good and what is bad. If you do not know what is good and what is bad, you're gonna accept a bad person for a good person. Right? You are going to accept a bad person because you're so dull. You do not know how a good person operates. Right? You don't know. That's why the man will say, yo, come here. Come at me drop boom in you. You say you have money. And find him have money. You say a good boy that man. Cause then drop the money in your foot. And your legs open like clothespin. Right? And I love you love him. And the money you love. And I respect you respect the man. And the money you respect. And the money is the key to your private. Your most private part. It's not because you love the man, like the man, respect the man. All those are artificial intelligence. The official intelligence, you doesn't want to see his material values. You just wanted to connect it with his spirit. Then you started to feel that vibration. You don't know his spending power. You don't know how many care him have. Right? You just see this individual. He may look crony. He may be in dirty and ragged clothes. But there's something inside of you that attaches you to that individual. Right? That attaches you to that individual. Right? You don't know if him drive an Escalade. Right? You don't know nothing about him. But from the moment you bless your eyes upon him, you have a different feelings. Now, when those persons come across you, the first thing you try to check out is their financial status. And if their financial status is not there, that feelings of truth suddenly started to disappear because you are of a materialistic nature. You are of a materialistic nature, right? Right? So the real true feelings and meanings, you don't want that person. That person could not have a minute with you because you find out, say, a cave him living in, right? And him not drive no car, right? Him not have no big house, right? So that feelings that you were feeling for him, right, had been ignored. Why? Because you do not know good from bad. Right? Some of the best men today don't live nowhere. Yes, you want to find a good man? Some of the best men today don't have a car. Yeah? Some of the best persons today, I'm not speaking only of the male gender, men, some of the best women you can find, you call them mad. Yes. Some of the best women today retain their natural beauty. Right? Yes, some of the best women today, you would have never saw them downtown Kingston buying looks because they are already beautiful. They maintain their natural beauty, so you don't have to see them buying looks or going to the Dominican Republic to buy looks. Right? But because you fail to identify good in naturality, you go for the unnatural things and say that looking good. That's looking good, right? Because you are blind, and when you are blind, when you have no knowledge, you may not walk and stumble, right? But when I say stumble, you're gonna stumble, but you may not buck up in your one another or in our light post. But there are certain factors of life that you cannot come to because you are spiritually blind. You may be bright but not right. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Yes. I have to take this by the scruff of my neck, because when I saw how you're trending, when I watched the trend, hardly anybody want original things. Everybody want an artificial things. If the girl doesn't present themselves to these guys in an artificial way, right? They feel to it. They feel to themselves that nobody now see them. Right? Right? Now, a real girl don't have to go on her head top to tell a real man, right, that she is a real girl, or how she can perform in bed. Now the spirit, which is the most intelligent, would have says that to you. I think I saw Clancy somewhere around. Yes, Clancy, good morning. Right? Would have said to you that you see that girl in the purple over there, she is very romantic, and you never touch this woman. It's the first, your eyes are blessed on this individual, but the spirit that connected you or connected us telling you about that individual. So she need not go on her head top and turn over and to show her buff. She need not to do that. Yes? She needs not to do that. Right? Yeah. Me and live. Yeah. Yes. So then, no, you need not to expose yourself like that. You need not to go to the extreme. Let the man read you through the spirit. You want a good man? You want a good man. Who want a good man? Which lady on the live here want a good man? Right? Yeah. A good man don't have to show you his account. A good man don't have to show you his big house. Hello? You want a good woman? A good woman don't have to walk naked or half naked or have to exposes any part of her. Right? You can also feel the texture and the length of his cocky. Right? The spirit will inform you. Right? You need not take up a man to your house where can do nothing. If you attach to the spirit will tell you that that man can't do nothing. Right? That's why the official intelligence is so important. You don't have to risk yourself in going to find out in the bed. You can know before you reach the bedroom. Right? You can know all of these things. Right? But your interests were not in that. You don't want to know if him good or not. You only want to know say him have money. You only want to know say him drive a big car. You only want to know say him wear one of the most expensive shoes. And you started. You started right away to value him from what you saw in front of you. A barren can borrow him brother shoes. Right? Him brother car. Right? Because you didn't allow the spirit. Because if a borrow it, the spirit are going to tell you. You clean spirit. Somehow no clothes only clean. But your spirit not clean. So because your spirit is not clean, your spirit is not able to communicate with you. To tell you said a danger that you are going in. Yes. But the spirit, your clothes will clean. You will drive the most expensive car. And you may put on the most expensive dress. But your spirit not clean. And that's where it matters most. But being as we doesn't choose our partner from a spiritual standpoint, we choose it from a financial standpoint. Not me, but a lot of you. Not everybody, but a lot of you. Right? Henceforth, that's why I bank on education that I did not have. And I did not go to any learning institution to be speaking like this, because one thing they doesn't teaches you, right, at any learning institution is the spirit of discerning. The spirit of discerning. They tell you that seeing is believing. That's what they tell you. That seeing is believing. They don't teach you discerning. Right? So you must learn to have insight. And I go back to the gully analysis. Right? If the gully black up, then the water gonna come back into the community. Right? If you are not clean and spiritually clogged up, you're not gonna able to discern. So you will always walking blind. It doesn't matter whether you are single or you are occupied. Right? It doesn't matter. That is not the point. This is not a dating life. Right? It's not. This is a life of getting you to aware. Right? Aware of the fact. One of the main things why we have so many alphabetical people is because there has no knowledge of creation. Yes? That's why the alphabetical people today are so brawling in their danceness, in what they are doing, because neither of them can produce. So that first of all shows up how dull they are. Right? right? And a lot of you may not practicing that physically, but uh, in truth and in fact, you loving that and practicing it spiritually. Because you go against than with. You go against the. Once you have done that, you have gone against the spirit and the rotation of nature. Yes? Once you go against that, you are going against the rotations of nature. Today, the sun and the moon gonna pass close, that one gonna shut out the other because of the rotation of nature. Right? That's the reason. Right? So when you are going the opposite, be fruitful and multiply. Right? A man and a woman must lie. Right? And once you go the other way, where man and man lying together, you are going against the forces of nature, where how nature rotates. And once you're doing that, Almighty God, prepare for the corrosion, right? Prepare for the obstruction, right? Prepare for the collision, right? Right? That is the same thing. The collision is the same thing Peanut Dread speak about when he said radam. I could have said it in one word. Prepare for the radam. Right? Once you're going against nature, prepare for the radam. It may not today, and it may not tomorrow, because you knew not the day or the hour. So you may be here, Miss T, jollificating, taking my words for fun. But you don't understand, why are you hearing this today? Right? And you love everything that is bad. You love bad man. You love bad habit. The person have to have bad mind and them a friend. Right? Right? Everything bad, Miss T, you love it. Everything that is bad, Miss T love it. Right? I gather, anyhow Clive is a bad man. Yanim go marry. Anyhow Clive is a bad man. Right? You ever hear them say money go where money there? Yeah? You ever hear them say badness go where badness there? Yeah? A psycho. Right? You have to completely change. If Clive is a good man, you know, right? You will have to change to good. Right? Because you can't mix iron with clay. Right? It won't hold. Right? That's why uno married with ring and gown. And that can't marry you. The ring and the gown can't tell the authenticity of the meaning of the two of you joining together. Not even the contractual agreement. It is the spirit going to prove, right, and justified you and that person together, because you're going to merge from within the spirit, right? Only the spirit, right? And if you are not good and Clive is good, you are not going to join with Clive. Because you're not going to able to turn Clive into bad. But if Clive is bad and you is bad, both of you will start to roll so till you no reach in the gully. Because it is too blind that now joins together. And we are going for 2 or 3 years, then you hear what happened. Then start, your sleep, and you start throw hot tile on one another years. Right? Because the meaning of you two joining together weren't from the spirit. It was forced upon by material values. Yes. Now the young girls going to school, they watch and see how their counterpart, they're spending power. They watch the shoes they wear. They not even watch the educational value of the person, but the swags, right? The swags. My name is Reggie. How you get that name, Reggie? Where you get that name from? just speak to me and tell me where you get that name from. My name is Reggie. Right? And means original. It means original. Right? Yes. In the class from school days, you watched your schoolmate, the one with the less swag, the less spending power, not necessarily the bright one, the one with the outer appearance, the handsomeness. Yes, those are the ones you're clinging to. Look upon the little feeble one who doesn't have the swags, who cannot wear the deer boot and the deer this. Look and see how much engagement they make. How many people try to engage them into a conversation. Right? And 9 times out of 10, if they had engaged in a conversation with such an individual, it would have made their life much, much, much more better. But being as they weren't showing the swags, they were not showing that expensiveness on the outer, but they do have it on the inner. But you didn't have the ability, you didn't have that discernment to discern that all their goodness is within them. That young man who doesn't have the swags and the quality hold you and give you a bout of romance that you never even desire. Better than the one that coming out, I'm a bad boy and we will do this and we will do that. Right? Right? That feeble looking one give you a satisfactory romance that you couldn't even imagine, and him don't have $1 in his pocket. He has no swag. Yeah. But because you're blind, you are looking for righteousness at the wrong place, with the wrong person. Yes? You are looking for good things at the wrong place, in the wrong person. Right? So many of you watching me right now. So many of you watching me right now. Some of you afraid to even type and say, I threw your talk, sir. Why? Because of guilt. That this is how you're built. your relationship, right? A lot of you today are suffering under that. A lot of you just using a thing you call tolerance, right? A lot of you just bear the squeeze, right? Bear the squeeze because of pride. And you don't want it look bad, right? A lot of you only have a good time on the street. I want to marry, and whether common law or what you call the capital law, a lot of you don't have a good time until you left the house, because a lot of you house are miserable, right? A lot of you listening to me right now, your phone cannot ring in your house in peace. You can't even sit on the live watching me in peace. You have to answer question. Why every day you watch that Monday? Yeah. Lot of you only have a jolly time when you are away from home. Your house, your home, your life is miserable, like a tsunami. That's your life, right? And because of pride, a lot of you stay in such a situation till it reaches the worst. Yes, till it reaches the worst. A missing report, right? Right? Unsolved mystery, right? Because you stayed there and failed to do something positive because you love negative. The negative spirit just take over your home. Just take over your bed. Take over your kitchen. Take over your bathroom. Take over your life. The negativeness. So you even fail to do the right thing in saying to somebody, you know, say my home is not right. But your pride, yes, believe that the expensive dress you put on, the expensive hair that you bought, the lipstick, the eyeshadows, and all of that can prevent people from seeing or knowing or stop the reality of what will happen if you don't correct it. No makeup you put on can't stop it. The only thing can stop it is you can correct it by flushing out negativity, right? Flushing out the lie. The Christian said to repent, right? Or to change, right? Just flush them out. So the positive spirit have a way in your life. So you becomes alkaline, right? So you become your line becomes free, and the positive energy started to run through your life, your lifeline. Fresh as the morning breeze. That freshness, the freeness started to run through your life. That ascetic moment has been destroyed with cleanliness, truth, realness, right? That cleanliness, right? Flushed out every corner, every crevice and corner, all the bad things that is within you. That through fresh air, flush it out, and your bad becomes good. Then you see Clive started to act different. Clive's sex started to feel different. Yes? Clive started to grow in material things. And so Clive thinks, so the two of you feel strong. Right? Yeah? The two of you feel fresh. When he kisses your lips is warm and tender, right? When he touches your breast, you just want You know, every all those toxicity had gone from him. It has been flushed out. Right? Uno never happy until uno, and a liar tell too. Uno not happy. You only come and live and go on like everything is good between you and Clive. You and Clive life no good. Right? You and Clive life. I put it to you. You and Clive life no good. And I go and yeah, I know you're not gonna admit it. Because you're full of pride, and when you're not full of pride, it make you lie like puss. Right? Right? Several times Clive want romance and you turn your back in a tight shorts in the bed with him. Right? And you come make it look like all is well. How many times him have to cuss? How many times him have to cuss? Anytime Clive not put down no money. Right? The tights and the tight becomes tighter. Right? Anytime you say not put down no money, a true love, a true, clean, nice relationship doesn't made up of finance. Money or money not. Right? Anytime you don't get the money, Clive is you is as miserable as anything else. And anytime Clive don't get the kitty, him is as miserable. Right? So nobody can tell me about Clive life good. Not gossip. Right? It can be good when on the water on clean up on the act. And that sweet freshness started to flow between you and Clive. Right? Your relationship will come alive. Right? Right? And I'm saying this to you while it is for many, many. Many of you relationship are not real. Right? But only by tolerance you are letting it happen. You know, month and a come, week and a come for the payday. Right? Other than that, that miserableness, right? We're out of the payday, right? Out of the insurance money, right? Right? Out of the back monies, right? Out of that promise of that partner draw, right? There is no steady love affair in that relationship. The relationship that made upon promises and expectation. Yes? I could have never said that, Misty. Not every woman is like that. And I wouldn't be speaking from I wouldn't be one of God's mouthpiece if I try to push that narrative out, but that it is every woman. Right? I know good women are out there, as how I know that good men are out there. But what I know people are doing is choosing good, bad for good, and good for bad because of lack of knowledge, and that is what I am on. This is how I start the live this morning, reaching this level of conversation. Right? It's about teaching the youths the difference between a solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse, right? It's knowledge. I wanted to prime the youths them knowledge, with real things, right? I want them. I want the knowledge, because a lot. I go right back into the school days, and I started to show you that they start relationship from school just by the quality of shoes, the quality of dress, the spending power, right? Not by the spiritual engagement. Cause the feeble one don't get a kiss, right? Hello. I would marry you. I would marry you. I would only marry you if you can pass the test of being a real wife. And if you want to pass the test to being a real wife, you got to tell me your definition of marriage. Anyhow you give me the right definition of marriage, I marry you tonight. Give me the proper. I don't want you to talk about married and you do not know what is married. Right? So give me the proper definition of married. And how you give me the proper definition, I marry you tonight. You've been here challenging me from morning. Here is your test. Here is your test. You've been challenging me. Give me your definition of marriage. I'm waiting, Misty. I am waiting. True love, that is marriage. I need a better definition on that. To truly love each other for richer, poor, sicker, or health. Not no go so. Far from it. You don't even close. You don't even close. Yeah? No, you don't even close. You don't even close to the definition of marriage. Windy. Marriage is when two people becomes one. Sounds good, Windy. Sounds good. Yes. Sounding good, Windy. Yes. Miss T. Here is someone who is close. Right? Here is, yes, Windy, who is very close to the fact. Right? Right? You need a marriage license to get married, sir. It will not be tonight. No. I don't need that. My marriage officer doesn't matter if it is day or night. The real and authentic officer, marriage officer, the one that will presides over me and Miss T getting together. It doesn't matter if a night or day. His office never locked. He never goes and leave. Windy, you are very close. I like it, Windy. Beat them and teach them, Windy. Well, I am not losing myself. Windy, I like that. When two people join together, that's the definition of you merging together, not the contractual agreement, right? Not the gown, right? Not the ring. When both comes together in the spirit as one. Mary Jane said Proverbs 31. What verse? What verse? Make we look at it. Proverbs 31. Make we look and see what Proverbs 31 say there. Give me the verse. Give me the verse, Mary Jane. I Proverbs 31. Book of Proverbs. Book of Proverbs. You write the verse? Come on, Mary Jane. Tell me the verse. Else I don't want to have to go through the entire Proverbs 31 to find what it says there. Right. We don't want to have to go through the entire Proverbs 31. To put it up? Well, I just hope Clive have a nice sugar cane. You see, that's all you matters. Proverbs 31, someone says, let me see. These are solemn words which King Lemuel's mother said to him. You are my own dear son, the answer to my prayers. What shall I tell you? Don't spend all your energy on sex, on all your money and woman. They have destroyed kings. Listen, Lemuel. King should not drink wine or have a craving for alcohol. When they drink, they forget the laws and ignore the rights of people need. Alcohol is for people who are dying, for those who are in misery. Let drink and forget their poverty and unhappiness. Wow, Mary Jane, I'm so happy for this. I am so happy for this. I don't know if this is the verse you are referring to, but I forgot to say something about how some people started their marriage life in drunkenness. Yes, yes, in unsoberness, right? Some men cannot provide their woman with a proper sex without under the influence of alcohol, right? Molly, Collie, right? The love that they make is not organic. It has been influenced by alcohol, right? A man and a woman, two persons getting together, they must be normal because the alcohol will send you a wrong signal, right? The alcohol will make you to believe. The alcohol will make his body becomes abnormal, right? The alcohol will make you believe that he's satisfying you. A lot of you have sex under these booster and never get that sexual satisfaction from it. You only do it till you're tired. Some of you don't even climax because you really and truly not like whom you are connected with. For you to come to a climax, probably you have to refer back to your ex. Right? So meantime, he's there killing up himself. You're singing the song. Your body's here with me, but my mind is on the other side of town. Yes, your mind is on Roy while Clive inside of you. Yes, drunkenness. Right? So, when they drink, they forget the laws and ignore the rights of people in need. You have some men cannot tell when their woman wants sex. Some men cannot read into that. A man who can read into a woman's situation, study her situation, knew when her period is near, knew when it finished without she told you. Those men are good men. Miss T, you want to know good men? Eh? Those are good men. Men who after having sex with you, go inside of you, explore you, bring back to you a virginal report. Those men are good men. Right? Not men who will go and scandal you that you have an oversized vagina. But one that would whisper in your ears to say to you, look, that little clusterness I used to feel a couple of months ago, it isn't there. What is going wrong? Right? Man who will sit and discuss these things with you. Right? Self-praise is no recommendation, Miss T. The compass will has to drop on it, Miss T. You can't come tell me how nice it is. And when I drop my plumb line on it, it's a different situation. No, it don't work, so Miss T. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Good? You can use to the drunkenness, the Mali, until that area becomes accustomed to the Mali. So it don't respond to nothing but a Mali sex or a ganja sex or a rum and boom sex. Right? Your body becomes accustomed to that. Right? Now, my body is an organic body. Right? Organic. So if you want an organic sex, here is the avenue. Pure, natural, right? No Mali, no Kali, no Fali. Natural, heartbeat. So we need not to drink alcohol. Now this is what our young people are depending on. Henceforth, when they comes to a climax, they ejaculate, the substance is contaminating that is fertile in the eggs. So the eggs that they fertile becomes contaminated. And that's why we have so much craziness. And I want to bring it right down to road safety. The madness, the carnage that you are seeing on the road. It's from a standpoint from madness in the bedroom to the womb to the tomb. Drunkenness. You're drunk and get the picnic. abnormalcy. Even at age 30, 35, it has been registered into them. Because that is how they come here, girl. Drunk. Right? And said, you heard it on the 8th day of April. Right? Said you heard it here. You look for my life. Look for my life. We're going nearly an hour. And look, at 363 likes I get to know for that amount of truth and awareness that I'm speaking. And you must try and always remember that pearls are scarce. Gold are scarce. Platinum are scarce. But copper and silver is common. Truth is scarce. So it get less support. So you should judge what I'm saying from here, and you should judge why I only 363 likes I got, and I'm quite sure I mean like most of what me I said. I mean like it because simply I know what to like. I just like bringing truth, the awareness to you. But what you are saying to me, I don't like truth. That is what you are saying. That levels of truth that you're speaking, I don't like it. But if I did post an accident with a man brain flush out, you'd like it. That is exactly what you're doing here. That is exactly what you're doing here. Right? And that's the same principles in which you choose your partner. Because I would come to you same way and you're not going to like me. But the scammer, the crooked one will come and you like him. And get all of your likeness. It takes every red out of your coloring book. And I would have nurtured your all of the color in your coloring book. See to it that your color remains. I am not getting a chance to pass my brush on your walls. But the one that will take away your color out of your coloring book, get the chance to do so. The one that would have drained your energy and leave you empty, getting the chance continually to do so. And the real person that make sense isn't getting the chance to do so. Because you have centered your life on an artificial world and an alcoholic world and a bling world, right? Not the real world, which is natural. Today, the eighth naturality, the natural thing of the earth, the sun and the moon will pass close, and the sun will overshadow the moon will overshadow the sun. So when it should be daylight, it's gonna be dark in certain area. That's the reality of life, right? So if you haven't, a real in any time of your life, make today your real life started, and you started to like the things that you are supposed to like. You started to collect the things that you're supposed to collect and kept within you, and throw out the things that makes no sense to you. Make today be the day. It is not an ordinary day that I'm on this live streaming. Make today be not an ordinary day, but make it a day of change, as it signifies new beginning. The 8th, yesterday the 7th, means the completion of certain things. And that is why the sun and the moon will eclipse today, signifying a new beginning. A new beginning of things. Learn your numerals. There are times, even when you are to have sex. Some people do not know that there is time that you have sex. And that's the reason why we're telling you a good man knew when your period, a woman's period, is near. Right? A good man knew when that coloring thing that he saw is red oak or Kool-Aid. A good man knew that. Right? But a good man like that afraid to come forward because they intimidated them and say they are mama man. Anybody check up on those things and operate the real way, and because they're full of pride and do not want to earn the name mama man, right? You have lots of men today would have never take up their female underwear off the line when it is clean, dried, and nice. But in the night, they tear it off when it is not clean. This stupidity of our men today, right? Right? The stupidity of our men today, and the things that hurt the younger ones coming and are following that pattern. And that's why women are so underrated. They disrespect them. They treat them as nobody. They sex them. Then they take their life out because they do not value them. Right? They do not know from whence they came. They do not know how to preserve the species, the sex that carries them here. Right? I have to like myself for that. Because no one will like such a truth. Because even the woman themselves, whom I'm advocating for, right, doesn't like that. Hmm? Doesn't like that. Hmm. The very same people that I'm advocating for, right, doesn't even see it right to like what I'm defending them, putting them on pedestal, right? Right? Showing up their importance and why they should be respected. Right? I expect my male counterpart to say you chat too much, but I expect the female to say welcome, refreshing words. Wow, how I like that. But Misty, you already made it clear that is bad man you like, and you're not gonna like me because I am not a bad man. You're not gonna like me. I hope Clive can do it good because I very much enjoy it. Now, it appears as if you're not learning, you know. When you say Clive, drop your discerning power upon Clive. Clive not fit do it for you know if him can do it good. Make sure you are alkaline, Miss T, that you can tell whether Clive is romantic or not. You must able to know that. Just just discerning you from your text, Miss T. I I will have to do a great deal of teaching to get you up to the 100, you know. Yes, just discerning you from what from your comments. I realize that I have a lot of work to do to bring you to the forefront of real sex, of real love making, just by how you respond. Yeah. Now, you are so readable. Of course I do eat. Of course. Then how would I survive? Of course I do eat. What kind of question that you ask me then how you see what I'm telling you? Right? You see what I am telling you though? Right? Food is the staff of life, and Miss T gonna sit there to ask me if I eat. Yeah? Miss T, you failed the test right away. There's nothing in your vocab. Your vocab is empty. What does POM mean? My God, Miss T, your vocab is empty. You eat, you eat puss, kitty. What are those? Kitty cat. I don't know if the cat can eat, but if it come to the test that I am starving and it's the cat meat will makes me survive, all I have to do is to make certain that it's seasoned up properly with a dozen scotch bonnet pepper, right? I won't be eating no cat unless it has the adequate amount of scotch bonnet pepper with a little black pepper on it. You understand that, Misty? So I do eat. But your terminal, the palm. I don't know what is. I eat dumpling. Yes, right. Yes, I don't know what you're referring to. In POM. I understand the kitty, the puss or the kitty cat. I understand those, but they have to be properly peppered because they are unusual meat. Right? Right? Yes. And someone is saying, no, this person then truth is and say a lie. Truth is, there's no lie in that. No lie in that truth is. You can't bear the name and not talk about a lie. Truth is, what kind of thing that? Yeah? Yeah? Yes. Yes. This Misty need to go back in the classroom, right? If Misty ever come to my place right now, right? Misty cannot enter my bedroom, you know. She cannot come out of the classroom. I have to take her to a sexual lesson. All of the theories before the practical. No, Misty doesn't know anything about sex. Yes, that is what I discern about Misty. You can't put pepper on me kitty, Lord Jesus. Then it's simple, no meal, no deal. It's simple. We weren't talking about salt. We were talking about pepper, Scotch bonnet pepper, and black pepper. Right? Right? So we weren't talking about salt. Right? No problem. No problem. Because I don't know how you become a cat. Because we were referring to the kitty cat. Now you say you can't put pepper on me. How you come into this? Misty, your vocab want to be shaped up. I would prefer to teach you more than to involve in bed with you. Right? Honestly, Misty. Honestly. I don't know who is the artist would have sing. Yeah, you not ready for this yet? Yeah, you not ready for this. You not ready for this. I wonder what age group you're in. Misty, what age group are you in? What age group are you in, Misty? Just write it. I'm 67. I don't hide my age. I'm 67 years of age. I born the 27th of October. 36. Almighty God. And at 36, you mean to tell me, say, you never involved with a real romantic person? Hmm? You mean to tell me, say, at age 36, you still doesn't know the essence of making love? Hmm? Only one man from your bond? Then you should have explored some more. You should have, because your ability to make love to a man is really and truly poor. No, it is really and truly poor, my dear. Beer hit. Windy. Windy, I like you. Wanna move? well, be looking. What are you looking for? A lesson? All right. All right. Well, you can, you can, if you set your bucket, you will catch it. So find some way of connecting to me. You follow me already, Misty? Follow me. And, inbox me and we will line up some connecting. I think I must take this job in teaching you how to make real authentic love. Right? Right? Yes. Yes. I'm gonna teach you, Miss T, that the saliva is not the right thing to moisturize the vagina, the man's saliva. It should be your own body substance by touching certain part of your body, right? Foreplay, natural foreplay that brings down the moisturizer, right? And not necessarily the saliva. But blind cannot lead blind. If Clive had known all of this, Clive would have got you resurrected long time. And your intelligence, your sexual intelligence would have increased. But your sexual intelligence is dormant. Yes, it is dormant. Your sexual intelligence is dormant. You need lessons. And the only thing I have to tell you still, Clive, not up in no nothing. You see what I'm saying, Windy? Yeah? She just want the knowledge, right? I'm quite sure she cannot catch. She don't know how to catch. Wait on Clive. Roll him. Mold him. Scroll him. Right? Miss T. A blind cannot lead a blind. Come for the lesson. Yes, but as long as Clive okay with my lesson. So, Miss T, you don't believe in improvement. You must learn to move from one level. You cannot be complacent with the level of love making that you have. You are only 36 years of age. Right? What if you and Clive should part now, and you are going to stepping up the ladder and looking for another partner? It's good to have everything in your armor so you can discharge it on any given occasion. What if you tried your second partner now at age 36, 46? You do not know how to catch and watch. Roadrunner, bless up yourself. Me there upon some lesson. Right? You do not know how to catch it. Right? You only knew how to put it in, take it out, give me money. Put it in, take it out, give me money. That's not good enough. Unique one, bless up yourself. It is the 8th of April. I'm trying to get some of these young girls. I'm trying to give them the lesson to make today as the 8th of the month a new beginning to their love affairs, to their sex life. Yes, I know to catch it. You know how to catch it up. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. You hear what Paula Llewellyn says? Paula Llewellyn says, mouth were made to say anything. That's what Paula Llewellyn said, the DPP. She said mouth were made to say anything when she was asked a particular question about the appeal. Right? So you can stay there and talk about, I know how to catch it up. Mouth were made to say anything. Misty, I remember one day I was parading downtown and I saw a, a champion looking girl and I challenge her and she challenges me. What she can do to me. I said, really? I said, come along with me and let me see if what you say is true. And I take her home with me to my sexual university suites. Right? Because of how she were behaving, I decided not to stop in the classroom and make the biggest mistake in my life and take her straight to the bedroom. Right? And when I take her to the bedroom, it was like a disaster. Right? She shamed herself just as how the Jamaican justice system was shamed at the Privy Council. Right? In London. Right? Yes, she was so ashamed of herself because when I challenged her and said, you have it all where sex is concerned, and I go on my bed, my suite, and I lie on my back, right? And I asked her to climb on Mount Everest. And she could not leave the floor, much less to go on Mount Everest. She could not take her foot off the ground, much less to climb on Mount Everest. But she has the biggest talk on Princess Street. Yes. Right? So that's why when she said, mouth make me say anything, I agree 100% with her. Right? Stop calling me name. Whoa, Clive, I know when they do it. I'm a Steve. I'm a Steve. I do it when Clive. When they just been fantastic. Yes. Cannot go up on the mountaintop. Yes, about she can catch it up. Ooh, mercy, Lord. Yes, so make today a new day of love making. Yes. Make today, because there are just a lot of chatter about making love out a road there. And they do not know the real thing. How to really go about it. You know? But one thing for certain, I am here to teach anybody want to know how to make love that makes sense. Right? That makes sense. Right? How you can how you can make love and actually science your partner. Yes? How you can science your partner. Right? Right? And you don't need up to go by no magic charm. Only if you can get mandrake. Yes? Only the mandrake, if you can get it. Right? And how you can science your relationship. How you can purify it. The science that you're going to use is purification. Right? That purification that you keep wanting your one another. And I'm going to take the opportunity in telling you the first step that you need to take. The first step is to identify female. The first step is to identify when incubus is involved in your sex life. Incubus. And for the male, you must identify when succubus is in your sex life. And when you found out whether incubus or succubus is in your relationship, then you will be able to know what to do to make your love life becomes pure. Right? Now, a lot of you would ask, what is incubus? Or what is succubus? Incubus is the male sex demons that have sex with female who are not clean, who are not alkaline in their sleep. You don't understand who is incubus? Incubus, a male sex demon who have sex with unclean female in their sleep, whether night or day. Who is succubus? Succubus is a female sex demon who has sex with unclean male when they are asleep. For instance, you will go to your bed, female, nice, dry, and clean, well rested. You wake up in the morning, finding your private part wet, well ravaged, sappy, and your whole body tired, seemingly like you slept with your husband or you slept with your partner, right? To the tune that when your partner comes home, you have already been ravaged. Or when your partner calls you for sexual pleasure, you turn your back because you've already ravaged by incubus or succubus. No, I like what I said and I like what I'm teaching, so I'm gonna like myself here. Yes, yes, yes. I have to show appreciation to myself because no one will ever shows it to me. Because what I am teaching is rubbish. Garbage I'm teaching. So garbage does not deserve a like. No. So I love truth. So I like myself. Yeah. I am. I really do like myself. Right? Yeah. So all those who are contaminated with the sex demons I refer to, who know that never put a like yourself. Never, never, because you know hate truth. You know how many of you knew exactly what I said a while ago? And before you appreciate what I said, you hate me more. You know how many of you run off at the live when I said that a while ago? Right? Because you do not know how to handle truth. So if you do not know how to handle truth, how you gonna know how to handle a true man? A real man? Or a real woman? You have to first know how to handle these things. You have to first appreciate the spoken words before you can appreciate a human being. Before you appreciate humanity, you have to appreciate the words. What a lesson today. 12:28. I'm gonna end this live right here. Remember, follow me, Reginald 1950 on TikTok. Yes? Reginald Martin 70 on Instagram. Reginald Martin on Facebook. Reginald Martin 4915 on YouTube. Subscribe to my TikTok live streaming if you want to hear how to get rid of incubus and succubus. Exclusively yours. I will inform you how you can get rid of these sex demons. Incubus. Remember, incubus is the male sex demons that have sex. They will ravage your marriage life. Because once incubus involved, incubus is jealous. Incubus intention is to mash up your marriage life, your true marriage life. That's why I use the word, if you're clean, incubus will never ever approach you. That's why for human being have less back way sex, because the negative demons cannot take the ray of the eyes, and that's why the whole question of that human perversion about backshot comes around. I'm Tychicus, your revelator. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my live streaming. Share the live. Follow me. There's a lot more to come. Misty, join the class. It will hit you like a bomb. Yes, Windy, Clive, stay so. Big up on yourself. All right, I'm out.